Season 5 of MLB 23 is here, and it is the finest. We're looking at lots of crooked PNGs today. That is really gonna help diagnose many cases of OCD, no doubt. A lot of stuff to talk about today. Leave a like down below if you guys do enjoy. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll be talking about this more in another video as well. What cards you should go for first. Cool, got it, great. Let's get it going. So, finest packs. That's fine, but I am looking for a little something extra right here. And it's Reggie Jackson. Okay, I have no idea. I did not watch the developer stream. I am going to be completely blind. Call me Mr. Magoo going through this content right here. We've got pretty damn good 99 Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. Although I think Corey Seager is going to give him some company here. The only two position players to ever win 2 World Series MVPs. And he's going to be the chase card. Max stats against righties, pretty flippin' good, if you do say so myself. He's also really good against lefties. He's going to kill him. This is a great card. By far the best Reginald Jackson I think we've ever gotten to this point. Nice. I like it quite a bit. Pretty damn cool. So that is, wow, chase pack 9. Or time flies when you're, well, tolerating this game, I suppose. Here we got Francisco Alvarez for the Mets. Rookie. Couple rookies for the Mets looking really good this year. He's got max power, pretty good contact as well. 53 speed. Okay, now we're getting crazy. Now we're getting to imagination land. And he's got good arm, good enough blocking, which are really the only 2 stats that matter for a catcher. Here we got Devin Williams. I'm going to have maxed out hit. K. Pitch clutch. What about punching walls? Where does that rank? Somewhere pretty high. Although Devin Williams certainly not the only pitcher to ever punch a wall. Just one of the many. It is surprising how many pitchers, the part of their body that makes them their money. And that's usually their first choice to let their anger out with. Here we got George Kirby for the M's. This card looks egregiously poor for a 99 on the stat-wise. Do you guys get pissed off with this rotated card? I think finest cards look phenomenal. Could it look any better with the Bergerman? Jake Berger right on the center right there. I don't know if it needed to be crooked is the only thing. It's fine. It's just always going to throw me for a loop. He's also got max power like every other card that is released. Here we got Evan Phillips for the Dodgers. Great pitch mix. He's got that sinker cutter combo and the slurve ball. One of the better relievers that you could pick up. So that is the finest packs, base and rare. Although I'm not too sure which one is which. Looks like Francisco Alvarez and D. Will are the 2 rare guys, and the other 3 are in the base. So it's interesting. That's the first pack that we've gotten in a long, long time. They don't typically put those out too much anymore. We've got Team Affinity. We got Set Collections. Let's go ahead and give this a gander first and foremost. I will say, this is an extremely strange trio for collection cards. Bo Bichette. Canada is a pretty big country, but I don't know if I necessarily expected him to be a set collection card. He's got max contact, really good. Looks a lot like the Battle Royale Bo Bichette that we had not too long ago. Of course, I know a lot of people are going to be keen on shortstops, given the captain boost for those as well, so that is nice. We've got William Contreras, and again, this card is great. Yeah, he's juiced up to the gills. Way better than his brother Wilson, but it's not a name that you would expect to see in a set collection. But he's got max contact, max power left, and he's really good defensively. He really picked it up ever since he went to Milwaukee and their famed catching lab. We have Shohei Ohtani. I think, unironically, this might be his 4th 99. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me. This one, much like his POTM, is going to carry the same pitch mix. He's got a cutter and a sinker, and he's really good offensively, too. He's got max contact right, the vision all the way up to 85. People said it couldn't be done. He's got max power as well. Like, this is a card that you would expect to see in that set collection slot. He's got Outlier on the 4-seam. Card should be really good. The only thing is the BB9 and how hard he throws the ball. When you pitch with him, yeah, you're going to give up walks. It's going to be tough. Going to be tough. That's just kind of how it is. Otherwise, we've got a Tim Raines in the collection here too. Pretty much max contact, max speed, max fielding, good enough power, max vision, max discipline. That's a very important stat. Isaac Paredes. I briefly hopped into the Twitch chat. His name is pronounced Isaac. You casuals, it is not Isaac, it's Isaac. There's people debating that. It is Isaac Paredes. Go ahead and ask him. He was a top 10 hitter by WRC Plus this year, which sounds like a fake stat, but it's true. Look it up for yourself. Really good card for a righty, of course. You know, I prefer the lefties. You know, different strokes for different folks, on the other hand. We got J.R. Richard. I really hope they don't bring this finest card art back next year. It's so tired because all the best cards last year had this card art. And he's got 3 fastballs and a slider. Going to be tough to use on anything other than Conquest, but if you play on Conquest, he's going to be pretty damn good. Then Tanner Scott, he's got a good mix for a lefty. He's going to have good stats as well. I mean, everybody has good stats at this point. If you're looking at stats, you know, it doesn't really matter is what I'm trying to get at, because every card is identical. Here we got Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger, objectively speaking, is, you know, going to be better than some of the guys we looked at, but for the most part, it's just, do you like the name? Does it roll off the tongue? Do you like the cut of this guy's jib? He's really good. He's got max contact. Really? Oh, my God. Yeah, this card's insane. This might be the best one out. He's a better hitter than Ohtani. He might pitch better than Ohtani at the game, too. We got Gleyber Torres. He had a pretty good year. I wasn't exactly sure we'd be seeing him right here as the second highest team affinity card, but hey, he's right here. He's almost as good as Cody Bellinger, wouldn't you know it? Brian Reynolds. I do want to say for a second, I have no idea if the people at SDS watch any baseball games, because Brian Reynolds was not that good this year. I looked it up because I saw on Twitter that he got this card. He had a 113 OPS plus. He was a pretty poor defender, and he hit 263. I don't know how that equates to Mickey Mantle-esque stats, but here you go. He's a fan favorite. I won't knock it, even though I just did. Emmanuel Clase for the Cleveland Guardians. I nearly said Indians. I'm working on a video. The 2016 World Series. Check that out on the baseball channel. He's looking like every other Clase card. 3-pitch mix. He's going to be solid. Then we got Big Meat Pete, who a lot of people are speculating if he's going to be in a New York Metropolitans uniform next year. I'm going to say yes. I think he probably will. So that's TA collection and set collections right there. We'll go over Team Affinity in just a second, but we also do have the Season 5 XP reward path, which is coming in with some 97s. I was wondering if we were going to see these in some regard. Yes, we do. Thankfully, I was hoping that we saw them. It's fine. You know, we've seen so many 99s at this point. It's okay. We'll live. Volpe gets a 97 right here. Gets a lot of hate because he played in New York, but a pretty damn good first year, I will say. Tanner Bybee for the Guards. He's looking pretty shitty. Does not have one pitch that's going to get anybody out. Torque, come on. Respect Torque. He hit like 30 home runs. He came on the second half a little bit. Zach Galoff, Team Israel represent. He's looking pretty solid for a 97. Brooks Raley, finally some good fucking content. Now we're talking. That sinker cutter combo, BR Jesus for me. Love Brooks Raley. Ryan McMahon, he had a pretty good year, but he didn't get a very good card to show for it. Then Patrick Bailey, probably the best defensive catcher in baseball for my money, also gets a pretty abhorrent card, but he gets one nonetheless. Not everybody can say that. Wow, we got Jesus Lizard, Ellie de la Cruz, the Big Dumper, Randy Arosarena, and Vladdy Daddy. I don't think he's a dad yet. He's the son of Vlad. Card looks pretty good, you know. He did not deserve this card based on what he did this season, but that speed should be about -52. or at least pick-off awareness should be in the negatives, no doubt. Vlad's going to play great. You guys already know. We got Randy Arozarena. Loved his home run derby card. This one should be pretty good, too. Clutch at max, vision pretty high. At this point, you really do need high vision since the pitchers are so good. Cal Raleigh, this is actually a really damn good card. Usually his contact and vision are so low, kind of makes him obsolete. But he has 60 speed, 94 arm. The block is a little low at 83, but max power and contact at 110 and 101 against righties, lefties, respectively. Respectfully, this is a damn good card. We got Ellie De La Cruz. He pretty good. Not quite Chase Cardelli, but max against righties, 100 plus against lefties, 99 speed, the fastest player in baseball. Really good stuff. And then Jesus Luzardo, who I still don't know if he's ace material or not. He might be online. He's got a sinker cutter combo. He's going to throw pretty hard. Outlier 2 on the sinker. So that's going to be coming in about 99 like the 4-seam. Pretty good stuff for the XP reward path. Then Team Affinity. Not only, they definitely did listen to complaints eventually. It took some time because not only do you get 199 for the Retro Finest, you actually get 2 for the regular Finest, which I think is a great addition. Obviously, 97s were only playing for theme teams, and I don't think this really fixes content just giving out 99s because there still has to be more incentive to play, and nothing really changed because you already had a team full of 99s. You just have more options of usable cards at this point, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'd prefer them to go back. We get Red Sox and Mets legend Jason Bay. Holy shit, look at this card. Max power, max contact left. It's kind of wild. Mike Zunino. This is kind of like that All-Star Game card that he had a couple years back. I think it will be 21. Captains, you have a new face there. You know, reciprocating hitters and pitchers each different season. So new one of those, which I really do wish you could pick those captains because sometimes the eligible players fit better to a different captain for the boost. We got Aaron Judge, who they're disrespecting again. And he finally gets some defense, thankfully. He's a good defender. But his contact and vision just kind of low. I think that card is probably worse than his POTM, which is a little bit of a choice. Then we got like Rafael Devers, who just got insane card, I guess, season 3, but he gets another one here, which is fine. But I think we really need to look for new legends next year. We really have to get some new faces. So it isn't just the same guys getting cards every single time. Yes. Okay, George Brett. We're getting Retro Finest George Brett back from last year. Happy about that. They're giving this guy nonstop 97s. I don't know if he finagled some wives in that dev room. I don't know what the, pain was on that side and not give him a 99, but there it is. And also Twins Jim Tomei. Really like to see that. So there is a lot of Finest cards that came out. I'll make a video talking about which ones are actually worth it. I do want to mention this. Why would you give the cover guy the worst Finest? That doesn't make any sense. And he had a pretty good year. I mean, he wasn't MVP caliber. He missed quite a bit of time. But Jazz had a pretty good season, all things considered. Yet cover guy, you're going to just slap him across the face right there. Why? We got Frankie Lindor. Very glad to see. He's probably going to be one of the best that you'll get here. Max fielding. The arm is kind of low for shortstop, but you can put him at second base. Not going to have too much of a hit there. And then Trey Turner also gets one. Certainly was not going to get a postseason card for that abhorrent NLCS. That stinker he put up against the D-backs to try and get the Phillies to the World Series. Him and Costi really cost the Phillies there, and he's going to get a 99, so that's cool. Like I said, we'll make a video talking about which ones, Retro Finest and all the rest, are actually worth it. Okay, so that milestone Acuna must come here. All right, 99, 40-70 club. Maybe the one and only time we'll ever see somebody accomplish this. Who knows? Max contact, 115 power side at 95 speed, which people are going to bitch about, but you don't have to be the fastest player in the planet to steal bases. You don't have to be. You just have to be good and know, pick your spots. He's got max clutch. He's going to play like 99 speed anyway. Max arm as well. Really good stuff. 435,000 XP you're going to need to be able to get him. Looks like otherwise this is pretty much the same for that. There should be New World Series as well, which also has a little interesting rewards. Don't look at that rating. I've not been playing. Josh Lowe. He deserves it. He had a good year, but that's probably not a name that's going to spark people to play ranked seasons. Blake Snell, he's going to win Cy Young for the NL, even though I don't know if he should. But he should, but I don't think he was the best pitcher this year, if that makes any sense. And he certainly won't be in DD because those pitches just don't play. We got Dansby Swanson here for the Cubs. Pretty good year. All things considered, he pretty much played up to what he did in Atlanta. Saw some critics on his first season there. I thought it was just fine. There is a J-Ram in events. Ooh, mama. We got Tyler Rogers for the Giants. I really do like the finest card art. Even if it's crooked, I still really like it. Holy shit. Why did they even give it to him then? All right, so they're just going to make him way worse than his Team Affinity collection card was. He'll still be fun, no doubt, but he's certainly not the best option that you could roll with right there. The 12 win, I guess that's Kodai Senga. He's the 12-win reward. That's pretty cool. I don't know how well Kodai pitches in the online atmosphere. He was really good as a rookie this year. Glad to see that he played so well. You know, some guys kind of struggle making the transition from Japan over to the major leagues. And he's got a cutter, the fork ball, the ghost fork, of course. He's going to throw pretty hard. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think he's going to be worth the 400,000 or 500,000 he'll go for, but still a cool card nonetheless. I think no, they did not. Okay, so the roster update for the postseason, or did that happen? I'm confused. It might have happened. It might not. And I can't do anything now. So, yep, that is Season 5 in a nutshell for you. Game breaking, no doubt. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are you guys rejuvenated? Are you guys excited to get back on MLB and play? Are you guys going to go play Fortnite? Because the OG map is back. Let me know. But like I said, we'll have videos talking about the new stuff, what you should go for first, and what is actually worth your time, because it is precious. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.